Stephen Adams, have you talked to him?
I have talked to him.
This was the only time you talked to him was this morning?
Yes, Judge. I just got the.
Did you catch that shift? The judge just hit back hard after being accused of violating due process. Right out the gate, we got tension. But is a defendant right about being mistreated? Stick around. This is about to get messy.
You've been appointed counsel, or you've had counsel now, Miss Minaldi. Before that was John West.
Yes, sir.
And if they fail, then that's their problem, that they have to answer to me and the Bar Association, and their license gets at risk. And but accusing me of stripping you of your due process rights, the most important thing was to have competent counsel. If they are both competent counsel, if they fail for whatever reason, you don't blame the judge.
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's the way that should be. Miss Minaldi had been appointed, who's a fine lawyer as well, but you're asking what?
He has indicated to me that he wishes to have his cases set for trial and to have another attorney handle his trial.
I don't want an attorney. Excuse me. I don't want one.
You want to represent yourself?
Yes, sir. I don't trust y'all to appoint me counsel. Like, my rights have been violated continually over and over again. Like, I wrote requests trying to remove John West from and I haven't seen anything against me, no evidence, no nothing. Like, I've just been sitting in this county jail for 2 years with medical issues and stuff.
How many times?
Hold up, one visit in 2 years? That's not just neglect. That's potentially a violation of Sixth Amendment rights. If true, this could seriously compromise the integrity of the case. What would you do in his shoes?
About a year.
1 year?
When he came to see me for the first time. He came to see me up here, but he told me flat out he ain't here to talk to me about my case. Like, I haven't seen nothing against me at all. Like, I've been trying to come see you. I've been requesting hearings. My dad's called the court coordinator requesting hearings to get motions out filed ruled on. I'm spending $9.99, and I have the right to be present in the courtroom. When I get part of due process, confirmation clause.
No, that's not what that says, sir. That's not what
I've
written a lot of articles on the Constitution,
No.
and it's not a debate on the Constitution right now.
John West.
Here's a legal red flag. A co-defendant's attorney being assigned to represent him? That's a clear conflict of interest. In most jurisdictions, that alone is enough to toss a conviction, if it ever got that far.
We're going on 2 years, and he's only talked to you one time?
One time.
When did you get appointed?
2 weeks ago.
Yeah, she's been on the
Well,
case less than a month.
okay, yeah, well, the thing, what is bothering me is why I wasn't told that he had only been,
I've wrote numerous letters.
he had only, for 2 years, he's only seen him one time?
There was an issue with co-defendants that John had.
Well, I did, but
I'm not sure how.
that doesn't
worked out,
stop
but-
somebody from representing. I mean, if they don't see him, they're not representing.
Well, if it's a co-defendant judge, he can't legally talk to him.
I told him.
Yeah, but somebody can walk up to me and tell me about it. I mean, if that's a problem with that, y'all, but I mean, he's only been seen one time in 2 years by a lawyer.
I was
Once-
no evidence against me. That's all I seen
And-
in my
and
indictments.
Nobody's, well,
Judge, at a certain point, I don't mean to interrupt, at a certain point, he
I
had
don't-
Mr. Lewis as his attorney as well.
huh?
He had Marvin Lewis as his attorney.
Did you ever see Marvin Lewis?
No, sir. I've never signed for any of these.
He's never,
people.
that doesn't mean whether you, but if you're unable to hire somebody,
Yes, sir.
we don't wait for you to sign. We get you lawyers so that they can talk to you, and they're supposed to communicate.
And none
If
of
they're
us
not,
can talk to me. Sorry to interrupt.
we can't, we
Yes, sir.
can't
I
promise.
apologize. My
Yeah.
fault.
Yeah, that's okay. But it needs to get to me. Nothing's getting to me and been presented to me. But so Marvin Lewis was representing you and he never called?
No, sir.
That doesn't happen on my watch.
You can see it sinking in. The judge is genuinely surprised. When someone's been in jail for 2 years with zero legal help, that's not just procedural failure. It's a system-wide breakdown. And now the courtroom's energy just shifted.
Case when he was set in the 252nd, somehow the case ended up over here. I'm not quite sure why it was sent to us.
Were
but it was-
you in the 252nd at the
originally
beginning?
No, sir. I've been with you this whole time.
No, I don't think so. I think for some reason it started off in the 252nd, which is probably where a problem began that never got unfixed.
There's 4 co-defendants. We had 3 of them over here, I think. And they probably moved it over to be with the others. Not sure. I have all 4. let out two of
How
them.
long have you been representing?
2 weeks, Judge.
She's good about giving to people.
I do appreciate talking to me a minute ago and everything.
And I did advise him that if
You want a trial, right?
Yes, sir, I do.
She's able to represent you, but it'd probably go to trial if you requested me to appoint somebody off the trial docket wheel. They're all competent lawyers. She would take probably a longer time because she's one of the defenders and they have a ton of cases that are all lined up for trial.
I just
You
don't
wanna-
want to have to go through what I went through with West. Like, I just really go by myself on this.
Here's what you're gonna have to do is fill out today, right here before you leave, an indigent form. If I declare you indigent, which I'm sure I will, then I'm going to appoint a lawyer immediately to represent you for trial. And we will put it on the trial docket right now. Do you understand? I'll fill that out. Okay. And that's what you want, the trial.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right.
Sir, I don't want an attorney though. Like, I don't want any attorney, anybody. I just don't trust any appointed counsel. I appreciate
Let me-
y'all concerning
yeah,
everything.
Let me ask you, have you ever represented yourself in trial?
Sir, I haven't, but I think I got a better chance being alone than with these lawyers because I've just been done so wrong this last 2 years. And I appreciate y'all concern. I really do. I'm not trying to be any type of way. I just
Yeah.
would rather take the chances by myself.
Yeah.
I got.
Do you know how wrong that decision is? It's a wrong. I mean, I've only practiced law for 45 years, since 1979.
Sir, I appreciate y'all.
Hold on, you speak over me and that's not
I
right.
apologize.
Okay, let me just explain to you. I've done this for 45 years. And it's true. Someone who represents themselves has a fool for a client. That's an old
Classic line. A person who represents themselves as a fool for a client. The judge isn't wrong here. Representing yourself in a criminal trial is like walking a legal tightrope, blindfolded. But can you blame the guy for not trusting the system?
aware of the rules of evidence. And you're going to be held to them. And if you don't follow the rules of evidence, then you are punished in the trial. When I say punished, you're trying to get things done. And if the court says that's not the way it's done, I'm not allowing it, then you lose opportunities to prevail in the trial. You don't need that. You lose battles. Like a war. And you've got the Code of Criminal Procedure, the Penal Code. You're charged with penal code violations. People went to law school for that. Now, some lawyers, unfortunately, it's like in every profession. Some people, and it's some give everybody else a bad name, but by and large, the people who practice in this court do a fine job. That sounds like it is an aberration, what has happened. There's no way that you shouldn't have been discussed this and gone over with this. That doesn't mean that the Bar Association has failed you. Those have. And that's just the way it is. You just don't say, I'm sick, I had a bad doctor, I'm not going to go get fixed, but I have a disease that if I don't get help, I'll die. I'm just going to die. That doesn't make any sense. What I'm going to do is send somebody over to you. You decide after you talk to them first, okay? Because truly, something should have been told to me that they never came to talk to you. And here's what we're going to do is I'm going to have a hearing with those and find out why that happened. And I'm going to ask you to be present.
Okay.
Because these are people who work on my behalf when I appoint them. And if they're failing, then they're going to be answerable to this court and the Bar Association, as well as to you.
I did file agreements with the bar, but I haven't been able to obtain any evidence for myself or anything.
That's incredible. I don't understand that. You have not discussed evidence against you with anyone in 2 years. That's preposterous. That shouldn't be.
2 years. No evidence shared. No legal consultation. If that doesn't alarm you, it should. This isn't just one man's complaint. It's a mirror held up to the justice system. What accountability should follow